Namaste, this is Anupam Kapil wishing you a very happy new year. Aries, you have a remarkable year ahead of you. You have to strategically plan this year. Why? Because the planets are not going to support you in the second half of the year. The first half of the year till 14th May, Jupiter is slightly protecting you to create assets, to make money, invest money and FDs and wherever your investments are properly, but keeping your family interest prime most in mind. Secondly, till March 29, even Saturn is giving you a lot of support to achieve, to complete your long-standing tasks, ambitions, and settle the problems. Please do so because if you drag on any kind of unsettled, contentious issue beyond March 29, your Sade Sati is starting, and you know what Sade Sati does. It prolongs the things, it brings you down. So I don't want you to be dragging into old stuff into this year post March 29. You see something very good is happening for you. Your Rashi Lord Mars is well placed from Jan 12 onwards, Jan 21 to April 1, April 2. But from Jan 13 till Jan 13, it is combust. So till Jan 13, you have to be a little careful. And secondly, in the month of March and April, you need to be very careful. You know, after March 29, there are going to be 6 planets in your 12th house. You know what does this 12th house stand for? Self undoing. So if there is anything going wrong, you have to blame yourself because you will be the cause of your own undoing. So don't fight with people. You know what happens like 6 planets in one house in the sign of Jupiter means what? And Jupiter is sitting in the house of Venus. So Jupiter is away, like you're going away out of station and 6 other people coming and sitting and having a conference in your house. How do you feel about it if two of them are like Gundas? I don't mean to call the planets Gundas, but Saturn and Rahu have malefic influences. So it's going to give you a lot of discomfort. So a Navagraha Puja and Shanti is definitely recommended for you sometime immediately after March 15th and then again after 29th of March when the Saturn changes its signs. In March 15 to April 18, this is the period when Mercury is going to be combust in your 12th house, the planet of communications. Mercury is the messenger, and communications are denoted by this planet. So, communications can go awry. Your contracts may have terms which are not acceptable to you, and you may not look at the fine print before signing and get into problems later. You might have problems with your neighbors also. Short travels also might see some kind of last moment changes or they won't be fruitful. So plan your action according to the trend indicated by the planets. Though your financial prospects remain very good till April, May, however, you have to guard against conspiracies, court cases, and somebody trying to, defame you in the month of March and April when 6 planets are going to be in your 12th house. From 18th May to November 2026, Rahu is going to be in your 11th house, bringing you all kind of gains, and you must use this energy to push forward your agenda. Foreigners will play an important role, or people from other castes will play an important role in your progress. You may get and make new friends from different backgrounds. 13 October to October 26 is a period to guard against litigations with partners or even with your wife. You might have some misunderstandings. Be careful, do remedies for Mars at that time. Between 14th May to 17th October 2025 and then 7th December to June 2026. This is a period where you might face a lot of problems in your job. Some may also lose their job. This is because Jupiter is not going to be favorable. You need to do Upai of Jupiter then. And secondly, I also feel that Jupiter and Saturn are not going to be helpful to you during this period. So therefore, constant prayers are needed. The month of June and July, especially July, the Mars and Ketu combination is taking place in your 5th house. You might become very hot-headed then, and it's not a good sign. And if you're a child or you're into academics, you might feel a blockage in your head and you're not able to concentrate. Don't worry. This is a very temporary kind of phenomenon. It will soon go away and you'll be soon fine. I am delighted to bring to you the forecast of Taurus for 2025 because You have in such a good period coming in for you from the second half of the year. First half of the year, you have to be very careful till March 29 because Saturn is not favorably disposed right now. Till May 14th, Jupiter is over your Rashi. Some people may try to spoil your image. Be a little mellowed down and careful. Don't reveal your secrets to anybody. And after 18th of May, Rahu is also changing signs. And this is going to be not so good for the health of your children, or you would be worried for your children for their educational purposes or something or the other. Feb 12 to April 13 is also a good period where Sun is favorably placed and you will have success with the government tenders or government people helping you. You can expect this in this period. The period between February 12 to April 13 is good and Sun is favorably placed, so make the best use of it because government officers will be favorably disposed towards you. If you have any tenders and contracts with the government, this is the time to go and seal it. During February, March, also your Rashi Lord Venus is very favorably disposed and it's going to be there till May end in your 11th house, which is known as the Labsthan. Your friends will be useful to you. You see, your Rashi Lord Venus is very favorably disposed towards you till May. It will bring lot of gains through friends also. You'll meet very important and influential people. But in the month of March and April, somebody is going to try to spoil your name and also circulate some false gossip around you. You be a little aware, don't share your secrets with many people. See, April is a very good month for any kind of property deals. And there are two dates, April 3 to June 6 and 27 October to December 6. Try to settle your litigations during this period. You're going to win your litigations and even benefit through property related transactions or anything you do. This is a period of achievements. For Gemini moon sign, 2025 is a pretty tough and challenging year because after March 29, Saturn will be in your 10th house. This will bring about some changes in the profession in the time to come and there may be transfers also. Jupiter is also not very favorable till 14th of May. You need to do some remedies. There can be some kind of allegations and huge expenditures even in the second half after May 18 when Jupiter moves away for the next 1 year into your Rashi, there will be attempts, somebody will try to defame you, etc. And things won't happen so easily. There will be good yogas for property in the month of June, July and November. From 18th May to November 26, Rahu will move into your 9th house. So that will create a lot of travels, especially on the spiritual side. But it is also equally possible some of you may become very irreligious also because a change in the religious belief system is seen. A good period for career and finances between April 9 to May 9 and also May 7 to 22. Then between June 7 to July 17 and August 12 to 29. Transfers are possible between 15 May to 15 June. However, the period in March is unfavorable for finances and financial speculation and stock market. For Cancer moon sign, 2025 is going to be a little difficult year, but however, you must capitalize on the opportunities available to you till Jupiter is in your 11th house till May 13. It will give you plenty of opportunities to make friends, to encash on relationships and socialize. Do not miss this opportunity because Ashtam Shani, which you are going through till March 29, has been the most terrible time of your life because Ashtam Shani seldom fails to extract its prize in terms of losses and pain. You see what happens when Saturn will transit into your 9th house after March 29 for the next 2.5 years. This is going to bring a bit of sadness and a bit of problems related to wealth. What happens when Saturn transits into your 9th house from March 29 for the next 2.5 years? It brings transfers, humiliation, cash crunch, and also relationships with your brothers get spoiled because Saturn looks at your 3rd house, and with the 10th aspect, it is aspecting your 6th house, which means debts and health is a big problem to address in this particular 2.5 years that you're going to go through. Jupiter moves into your 12th house from May 14 to October 7. During this period, your expenses are bound to rise. Medical expenses will rise. There will be expense related to litigation also. But at the same time, there can be expenditure of money also on auspicious activities and charities. During this period, you need to keep away from immoral kind of people. Don't indulge in dubious activities as your reputation can get spoiled during this period. And one very important thing is remedies of Jupiter are very, very important to do. Otherwise, there can be more problems on the career front also. Rahu enters your 8th house from May 18th for the next 1.5 years, and this is a difficult transit, and you have to take care of your valuables, especially while in transit, and it can cause treachery from your own employees and people you trust in. Beware, do remedies for Rahu, that will be helpful. For health matters, March, April, even a portion of May and September are not good for your health and also for your spouse. You have to guard against accidents in the first 10 days of June. For love and affairs, mid-October to November is a good period. In career matters, you need to remember that March governs your career and that is not placed well. It is placed in the 12th house till April 6th. That's from Jan and or so. And during this period, there will be huge outflow expenditure and unnecessary expenses, even on health or otherwise. But however, Venus will be favorably placed from almost February to the end of May. It will bring travels, business travels, and also spiritual travels can be fruitful. So you can do that. There are a lot of contradictory influences at work. So make use of the little short good periods which Mercury and Venus transits are offering you. To summarize, there are losses in March, high expenses till April, and money would be good in Jan end to May because of Venus 11th. April and May, there are going to be some issues. 28th September to 12th of October brings new projects and gains. September 3 to October 8 is, however, going to be very good for contracts. And December onwards, Mars is very favorably placed to give you money from land transactions and otherwise also. For Leo moon sign, 2025 brings interesting possibilities. You should capitalize on the best of opportunities between February 26 to April 6 when Mars shall be favorable for you, and that is the time you should also think of buying property. If you have any deals going on, it shall be profitable. I think 2025 is a period which is very interesting. Patches of small fortune await you amidst a lot of turbulent times, but you must snatch the opportunities. I will be giving you those periods. You see, there is a very tough period going on for you between April 3 to 12, when 5, 6 planets will be moving in your 8th house, and that is the time to guard against litigations. And because there is a yoga of going to hospitals also that time, do not perform any surgeries if they can be avoided during this period, and if any litigation can be postponed, postpone it during this period. After March 29, Saturn is moving into your 8th house, known infamously as Ashtam Shani, and this is the period which brings about loss of relatives, defamation due to bad company, problems to the government, and also problems to your spouse. So remedies of Saturn become very, very important for you to do. You can get in touch with me if you need to do so. You see, the transit of Jupiter after 14th of May till October 17th is hugely favorable to you, because you will get a lot of gains, new job opportunities raise, and you shall also make new friends. And there will be celebrations and auspicious happenings in your house also. After May 18, Rahu is going to be in your 7th house for the next 1.5 years. You may get involved into some kind of love relationships with somebody of the opposite sex who's of a different background, different ethnic background. For your career, the period between February 24 to April 6, June 6 to 21, November are very good months, and August is a month where you can get a rise in salary or a promotion or a new job. You need to be very careful of your health in March, June and September. I would recommend you to do a Navagraha Shanti in the month of February end or March itself, as too many planets in the 8th house at the beginning of the year in March and April they don't portend something of a good news for you. Navagraha Shanti is definitely recommended by me. Virgo, 2025 is going to be a very interesting year for you if you use the vibrations of this particular year properly. You see, complete all your ambitious plans before 14th of May till Jupiter is favoring you, it is aspecting your Rashi. There will be celebrations in your house and plan important things accordingly so that you can reap benefits till Saturn is in your 6th house till March 29. It is the second half of the year that I see a lot of challenges coming because after May 14 till October 17, Jupiter is not going to be positioned well. Its movement into your 10th house means that there will be displeasure from bosses, there can be a transfer in job, or there will be some kind of humiliation, and subordinates will also not cooperate. However, one good thing is from 18th of May for the next 1.5 years, Rahu will be positioned firmly in the 6th house, enabling you to shine in competition, defeat your enemies, and be victorious in any kind of competitive examinations. You can also get a new job if you're aspiring for one. Your sign lord Mercury is not going to be favorable from February 26 to May 6. For your career and finances, May, June, July, August, all these 4 months are very good. Make the most of it and plan activities accordingly. Is also a very good month for your finances, and in October 3 to 23 you can ask for a salary hike or you may get some hike automatically. For health, I see March, June first week, July last fortnight, and September last 15 days are not good for health. I feel that you need to compensate for your vitamin D levels, take enough of sunlight in the first 3 months of the year, and also have a calcium rich food that will keep your health in good condition because the bones are likely to be weak this particular year.